CICU devices.
Cardiosave intra-aortic balloon pump. Proper console docking into the cart. The intra-aortic balloon pump remains one of the most widely used forms of temporary mechanical circulatory support for left ventricular failure. Among the available systems, the Getinge Cardiosave platform is one of the most widely deployed consoles in cardiac surgery operating rooms, cardiac catheterization laboratories, and cardiovascular intensive care units. It represents a modern generation intra-aortic balloon pump technology designed for both stationary and hospital use and patient transport. The Cardiosave platform supports two operational configurations, the hybrid and the rescue modes. Understanding the functional differences between these modes is essential for safe and effective therapy delivery. The hybrid configuration is designed for in-hospital use, allowing stable operation in fixed clinical environments while maintaining the flexibility required for internal patient transfers. In the hybrid mode, the intra-aortic balloon pump console is mounted on the hospital cart. In this configuration, the system is designed to operate on AC power when connected to a functional electrical outlet. Hybrid mode allows seamless transition to battery power if AC power is temporarily interrupted. When AC power is available, the system also automatically recharges the internal batteries. However, proper docking of the console into the hospital cart is mandatory to ensure AC power delivery and battery charging. On the other hand, the Cardiosave Rescue configuration, also referred to as transport mode, is specifically designed to facilitate patient transfers, particularly during long-distance transport. In this configuration, the device is removed from the hospital cart, providing better mobility during ambulance-based transfers. In this mode, the device operates primarily on battery power, although AC power can be provided through a transport power supply placed into one battery bay. But importantly, the transport power supply does not recharge a second battery placed in the alternate bay. Therefore, battery management and awareness of remaining battery life are critical during transport scenarios. Regarding these two configurations, in July 2023, Getinge initiated a voluntary correction involving Cardiosave hybrid and rescue intra-aortic balloon pumps. The recall was related to unexpected device shutdowns caused by incorrect docking of the console into the hospital cart. When docking is incomplete, the console may fail to receive AC power while appearing physically seated. In such cases, the device relies exclusively on battery power. If battery depletion occurs without user awareness, therapy interruption may result. To address this issue, Getinge has implemented a series of recommendations and device modifications, which are outlined next. To further enhance safety, new visual alerts were introduced. First, a banner reading "Battery in use, Cardiosave out of cart" now appears when the console is undocked. The persistent "Battery in use" message remains visible even when the cart's power cord is connected if the device is not properly seated. Second, an orange border encircling the rescue icon on the touchscreen provides an additional visual warning. If the rescue icon with an orange border appears while the console is on the cart, redocking is required. If incorrect docking is suspected, the following actions should be performed. The user should release the latch located beneath the console on the hospital cart. The console should then be gently slid out, approximately 1/4 of the way. Next, the console must be carefully slid back into the cart until it fully locks into position. Correct docking is confirmed by an audible click, followed by 3 ascending audio tones. Finally, proper AC operation should be verified by confirming the presence of the hybrid icon on the display as well as the AC plug icon. Lastly, best practice requires verification of power status after any movement, transport, or repositioning. So, staff education and standardized checks are essential to prevent unrecognized battery-only operation. For more insights on Iabp device, we recommend you to visit our Intra-Aortic Balloon Pump Guide playlist on the SICU Devices channel.
If you've enjoyed our video, please press the like button and subscribe to support us so we can continue creating quality content like this.